Welcome back! After exploring monophonic and duophonic synthesis, today we're venturing into a whole new synthesis paradigm, FM synthesis, short for frequency modulation. This method doesn't use filters or classic waveforms like saw or square. Instead, it generates complex timbres by combining pure sine waves in mathematically rich ways. And leading the way is one of the most iconic digital synthesizers of all time, the Yamaha DX7. Released in 1983, it completely changed how music sounded in the 80s, becoming a go-to for electric pianos, basses, bells, and more. But it also introduced a whole new way of thinking about sound design. But what is FM synthesis? FM synthesis works very differently from what we've seen so far. Instead of filtering harmonically rich waveforms, we start from something very basic, sine waves. But we create complexity by modulation one oscillator's frequency using another oscillator, and we do this at audio rate. The one generating the final sound is the carrier. The one modulating it is the modulator. This interaction creates new frequencies called sidebands that enrich the sound with overtones. The result, unique, often bright or metallic tones like electric pianos, bells, or synthetic basses. The character of the sound depends on the modulation index, the ratio between carrier and modulation frequencies, and individual envelopes of each operator. The ratio is simple, like 1:1, you get an harmonic sound, but if it's complex or irrational, like 1.414/1, you get inharmonic, bell-like or glossy texture. FM synthesis is incredibly versatile, but it can also be a bit abstract, which is why early FM synths like the DX7 were often seen as hard to program. Now, this is the Yamaha DX7, the first truly successful digital synth. It features 6 sine wave operators and 32 predefined algorithms, velocity sensitivity, patch memory, MIDI, all in 1983. It was a revolutionary in both sound and workflow. The DX7 defined the iconic palette of the 80s, from pop ballads to jazz fusion. We're gonna start to make a change on the algorithm, pressing the bottom hat and the number 7. And we start from algorithm number 1, which will sound like this. FM synthesis on DX7 is based on operators, which are essentially sine waves oscillators with their own envelopes. Some operators act as carriers, others as modulators, and you decide how they're connected using algorithms. There are 32 algorithms on DX7, and each defines a unique network of how the 6 operators are stacked and branched. Changing the algorithm changes the tone completely, even with the same values on each operator. FM can do things no other synthesis type can. With just a few sine waves, you can build incredibly expressive and dynamic sound. It shines with electric pianos, metallic tones, glassy pads, and complex evolving textures. But it also has a steep learning curve without visual aids or filter. FM can do things no other synthesis die can. With just a few sine waves, you can build incredibly expressive and dynamic sounds. It shines with electric pianos, metallic tones, classy pads, and complex evolving textures. But it also has a steep learning curve without visual aids or filter. Sound design becomes more about math and imagination, but still, once you understand the relationships, ratios, envelopes, and modulation depth, it opens up a whole new sonic world. So that's a first dive into FM synthesis and the Yamaha DX7, a scene that changed music forever. If you're curious to explore more, hit the subscribe button and stay tuned. Thank you for watching, and don't be afraid to let me know what you think about on the comment section. Ciao!